Ooh, that's tough. Well,
Yeah,
Batman's my top three, definitely. That's
mm,
one of the most fun I've ever had. Also, played Donut Play with Guns, which I'm trying to get to happen in Chicago again, hopefully, with a new cast, and it's a really funny play. We did a staged reading of it like a month ago, and people seemed into it, so I think we might try and get that to happen, but that one's cool. It's like a office comedy kind of, except it's also has a Victorian pistol duel, and it's very funny. But my favorite thing I've ever done probably was this show that I got to act in with my brother. Actually, we played brothers, and it was a post-apocalyptic British horror drama that was called Mercury Fur, where this world of people who are addicted to these like crazy butterflies that make you lose your mind and hallucinate, and it's like sort of a lawless, crazy, gangster-ridden world, and it's really fun. I got to like run around in a gas mask with a meat hook and shoot guns at people, and lots of blood, and a lot of people like passed out and like threw up, like audience members, which is like the
Really?
coolest compliment you could ever get to a show like that. So
Yeah,
that
that's
was
awesome.
yeah, that was really fun. That was a good one.
And then I have some StarKid related questions.
hmm
Had you ever auditioned for a StarKid show prior to Holy Musical Batman?
I hadn't. When the first Harry Potter happened, I was actually in the original production of Donut Play in college, and me and Meredith and a couple other people were all in it, which was the reason why we weren't in the first Harry Potter, because we liked it and we didn't really know what was going to happen with the Harry Potter show. So after that, like I don't remember what was going on for the other ones. I wasn't here for Starship yet, so I didn't get a chance to do that. But I think after I saw the first Harry Potter, I just really wanted to see the second one again because I just liked watching them. I like didn't really want to ruin it by being on the other side, which I'm
Yeah.
glad because the second Harry Potter is like has some of the funniest stuff to me ever in it. So yeah, I mean it was just sort of conflicting schedules, things like that here and there, but there was never like a willful decision to not audition or to not be invited to audition or anything like that.
Right. Well, if you had been in a Harry Potter musical or a Harry Potter sequel, or if they end up doing a third one, what character from the Harry Potter universe would you have wanted to play? I know, I'm giving you hard questions.
Yeah, man, it's so tough. Maybe like Hagrid, probably.
That would be perfect.
Probably be my favorite. That would probably be the best. Because when I was in the Langs before they did the Lord of the Rings show, they did The Hobbit my freshman year, and it wasn't filmed or anything, but it was really fun. And I played Bomber the Dwarf, and I had a lot of fun playing like a big old, silly character. Even though I'm really small, it's fun to me to do that.
That would be really great.
So I think I would have liked to have been Hagrid. Yeah.
So if they do a third one,
Who knows?
we'll just have to petition the Langs and say, hey, this
Bring.
is what needs to happen. We need
Yeah.
Nico Hagrid.
Please do get that going.
All right. Well, we'll start it on the website. We'll start it on the website. Make it happen. All right. So this is a question from my heart. Since you played evil Sherlock Holmes, who is your favorite incarnation of Sherlock Holmes?
Favorite incarnation? I don't know that many people who have played Sherlock Holmes. I really only know the new one, and he's really good, definitely.
The English one or the Robert Downey Jr. one?
I guess it was Robert Downey Jr. too. He's okay. I like him better as Iron Man, but because they're basically the same character, except one's British. Yeah, I mean, Benedict Cumberbatch is awesome. He's really cool for it. He's sort of like the house MD Sherlock Holmes. I don't know. I don't really know that many of them. I'd say probably if I had to choose between the two, I'd probably choose Cumberbatch.
That's cool. I was mostly just wondering about between those two anyway.
Oh, okay, good.
Thanks. And then, how does it feel to have your name immortalized in song? And Liam's got a phone call.
Good. I didn't know that was like such a known thing until I started getting all these messages of people saying Liam got a phone call. It was just a silly song that Matt wrote when we all lived together. To another fun way to make fun of Liam. I'm glad that people like it. It's
yeah, it's a really popular song.
It's funny. It's a funny song.
It is. And then the real Superman asks, so cool. How does it feel to be a part of Team StarKid, and how does it feel to have fangirls who love you so much?
I am not complaining. It's awesome. I mean, it's cool to know that at this point, if I'm passionate about doing something like acting wise or something, I have, a pretty decent amount of people who are interested in anything that I have to produce, which is like unfathomable to most people my age. I think I feel very lucky and very, very privileged to be able to have such nice people who are, so dedicated. It's amazing. So it's sort of a mix of being sort of, a little overwhelmed and just very flattered.
Well, cool. It's cool for us to have someone like you who's so nice and replies to so many people on Twitter too. So
well, you guys are awesome. I like to keep in touch with it all. Definitely. I hope it doesn't get to a point where it's like too hard to do that at any point. The number I'm at right now is like perfect for having it maintained without spending all of my waking hours on Twitter.
Right. But we do have to get you to 5,000, right?
Yes, indeed.
That's a stipulation.
That's the goal. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
It started as a grudge match between Chris Allen and I, but now it's just gotta happen.
That darn Chris Allen.
Yeah, that rascal. I didn't make a cool movie though, so I guess he wins.
Well, but you were in the movie, so.
It's true.
Come on, Twitter.
Basically the same.
Yeah, it's all the same thing. We're about to hit the 30-minute mark, but would you be able to go over just a little bit?
Yeah, that's fine. Mm-hmm.
Oh, sweet. Okay. So Toast asks, what's your favorite animal?
Favorite animal? Probably, I like lemurs.
Lemurs?
Big old eyes, and they fly around on trees, and yeah, they're cool. I like when they eat like a moth that's way too big for them, and then their face is all covered in like moth stuff. That's just really cute.
All right, so the YouTube search for lemurs eating moths is gonna go way up now.
Yeah.
And Evie asks, if you could be a fruit, what fruit would you be and why?
Is that like a veiled insult?
I don't think so.
Okay, so actually,
I think she actually means what fruit would you want to be?
Fruit. Yeah. Probably a kiwi.
All right.
I like kiwi, and it's fun to say, and they're good, and it makes me think of like Australia or New Zealand, which I've always wanted to go to. So yeah.
Oh yeah. Ever since the Lord of the Rings, I've been dying to go to New Zealand.
Yeah.
And then Abby asks, if you could have a superpower, what would it be and why?
I'd probably go with. I really like Animal Man. Animal Man is the coolest. I'd probably take his superpower, which is just being able to use anything that an animal in like a certain radius can do. So like, one of the coolest examples of that is that like he gets his arm cut off at one point, and he knows that there's like an earthworm under the ground, and earthworms can regenerate, so he just regrows his arm. And it's like, at first it seems like not a great power to have, but it's awesome, because if there's like a fly and a cheetah, it's like he can slow down time for the fly and move super fast as a cheetah. It's like he can do anything when it comes down to it, so.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I just started reading it, because I bought it a little while ago, and I just started reading it. It's really good.
The new ones or the Grant Morrison?
It's
the Jeff Lemire?
Hold on one second. It's Jeff Lemire and Travel Foreman.
Yeah, that's the new Animal Man. That's really cool.
Yeah, I saw the cover art, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah. And it links up really well with the new Swamp Thing as well. They're sort of a companion piece.
Yeah, I got